Get this, researchers estimate shoppers will spend over $54 billion online this holiday season.
But are you protecting your financial information from scammers? How about some tech tips to keep your shopping experience merry?
On your mark, get set, shop. But beware, thieves are staking out your web shopping habits. From tablets to smartphones, researchers advise consumers to avoid entering payment information on mobile devices. If you must shop on a phone or tablet, use an approved retailer payment app. What's your must-have item this season? Scammers create fake shopping sites often disguised as large retailers. Lessons learned? If it looks too good to be true, it is. Even if you trust the site, use a credit card instead of a debit card, so payment information is not directly linked to your bank account. And finally, be wary of any e-cards that make their way to your inbox from unnamed friends or relatives. These tempting holiday surprises may contain harmful viruses.
And the list goes on and on when it comes to scams. There are so many.
Yeah, and knowledge is key. If you know what to look for, you can better protect your personal information. Investigation Discovery put together a list of other top scams. Here are a few of them. Empty gift cards. Scam artists swipe the information from gift cards that are on display in stores. Then they keep checking to see if the gift card has been activated. Once it is, scammers can use it to shop online. To play it safe, consider purchasing your gift card from a customer service representative. Don't underestimate the classic grab and dash. When you're in public, make sure you keep a close eye on your purse. Malls and stores are packed this time of year. Thieves take advantage of that and they quickly grab your valuables and disappear into the crowd. The It Gift scam. There's always that one hot toy every season. Scam artists know it. You may find a retailer who promises to have the It Gift delivered to your house, so you pay, but the gift never arrives. Be sure to shop at retailers you know and trust. You even have to be careful with your downloads. A dancing elf or other character may look cute, but many downloads can carry viruses or worms that can infect your computer and leave you vulnerable to identity theft. Jimmy?
And unfortunately, here on Delmarva, we may be even more at risk than others of being scammed. The Federal Trade Commission ranks Delaware, Maryland, and Virginia among the top states for fraud. Delaware comes in at number 2, Maryland number 3, and Virginia takes the 5th spot on the list. Erica Sandberg is a consultant who can help us stay safe this holiday season. Good afternoon, Erica. Thanks for joining us.
Hi, thank you so much for having me.
It is really scary how much fraud and scams are a part of what's going on here on Delmarva.
You know, it's so upsetting, and it's an unfortunate fact. It's certainly the holiday season, everything gets worse because more people are shopping, they're distracted, they're looking for great deals. Maybe some people are traveling and you're getting some kind of strange phone calls or emails. Yeah, I mean, this is the time that people need to be hyper aware of when they're sending cash for whether it's purchase or to help somebody out.
So what are some of the scams you've been seeing for this holiday season?
Well, definitely the online purchase scam. So if you're looking for a great deal on something and you get an offer from a seller and it's just fabulous. You know, it's maybe a $1,000 laptop, but you get it for $200, at least that's what they're saying. Bells should be ringing. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense. So that's a big one because you'll be sending the money and they only accept wire, they only accept cash. And you know, you have to send it real fast right away before you even check their identity, and then you're out the money. So it's a really big problem. So you have to be very, very acutely aware of who you're sending that money to. In fact, don't ever send cash to somebody you have not met in person.
You know, that was my next question. It's kind of a two-part question. Who is most likely to be targeted, and what can we do to avoid it?
Well, I hate to say, but everybody is at risk. You know, you just said some startling numbers about the region that you're reporting from, and that's true. You know, this is a really big problem in this area, but it's consumers across the country. And in fact, in 2011, the FTC reported nearly 1 million people in America reported some type of fraud. So it's just a countrywide problem. We are all at risk if we let our guard down. We're not careful and we don't report it. You know, we could lose some cash.
Erica, is it true that scammers like to prey on the people who they want to play on their emotions, they want to play on their generosity?
You know, they do, and I actually spoke with a man who was looking for something. He was looking for a trailer, and he found one online. The seller was a soldier who was going back to Afghanistan, and she, you know, here she is. She's a soldier. She needs to get rid of her property real fast. So you've got some emotions going on. You know, she's doing a good job for this country. He wanted the buyer thought he was doing a good deed by getting it off of her hands, but she needed the money right away. So yeah, two things are going on: emotions and urgency. Right? Two really kind of things to consider before you send that cash.
Okay, we're trying to avoid it, obviously, but we come to the point we find out we've been scammed. Now what do we do?
Yes. Well, definitely go to the Better Business Bureau website, bbb.org/scamstopper, and know all about the different types of scams, because the more you know, the less likely you are going to be even taken in the first place. But if you are, let's just say that you did get scammed and you did wire some money, before the funds are picked up, you can stop the transaction. So get on the phone right away and let them know that something is amiss. You're not quite sure that it's right. And, you know, listen to them, especially Western Union. They hear it all. They've seen it all. They will tell you, yeah, that doesn't make any sense. We will put a stop to it. So that's a great tip. Now, if the money has already been picked up, you've already lost it, do report it. Contact your police department. Contact the State Attorney General's office, Consumer Affairs. You know, get them on the case, because, you know, they need to be aware as well and get this thing investigated.
So, Erica, we know that Maryland and Delaware and Virginia are way high on the list. Any ideas why we might be in the top 5?
You know, I wish I could tell you, but nobody really knows for sure. We just know that certain areas are targeted, there's more crime, and what that really needs, what we all need to know is that if you think that you are in an area that has a higher density of these types of crimes, what does that mean? You've got to be even more vigilant, and even more careful. So really that's the message, is, you know, don't get fooled. This is time to put your guard up, not down.
So the question is, if it sounds too good to be true,
it probably is. And do not send money to somebody you have not met in person. And verify. You know, if it's an emergency scam where somebody's saying that they need some help because they've been beat up and they're in another country, you know, put a phone call. Call their parents, call their friends, call them. Very often it's just a scam.
Find out for sure. Erica Sandberg, thank you so much for your time this afternoon. Great information, too. Appreciate it much.
Thank you so much.
Well, if you'd like more information on how you can stay clear of scammers, including the website that Erica mentioned, you can go to DelmarvaLife.com and click on the show tab.
Still to come, did you know that in the spring of 2008, there were 24 Wicomico County out-of-school programs, but budget cuts by the state have eliminated over half of these. Our next guest tells us about a group trying to make a positive difference in the lives of Wicomico County children and how you can help. And you can also make a difference when it comes to your odds of developing pancreatic cancer. Dr. Oz tells us how.
Hi, I'm Dr. Oz. Pancreatic cancer is the one doctors fear most, partly because it kills so quickly, within 3 to 6 months. Some risk factors include smoking, a family history, an African-American background, and drinking soda. The number 1 risk is diabetes. A new vaccine offers hope for treating this deadly disease.